How are we doing today? We got yours truly, me, Regis, Rufus McCain, here in the middle of Plaguesville, USA, capital of the Plaguesville world that's currently existing right now. I think we're in day 9 of quarantine lockdown. I haven't been paying much attention to Trump's antics right now, but I think he's doing the thing where he's mission accomplishing the situation. Jackie frustratedly had to close Reddit because she read a post where he announced that quarantine is done. It's bad for the economy to stay closed. It's time to get businesses back open. I think Trump might have realized that being reelected during an economic downturn is much more difficult. Once joblessness is up, you can't really win the popular vote. However, I think he's failing to realize that it's fucking insane to put people back to work right now. It's too early. We have not solved this. There's nothing that would happen except for planet-wide devastation. I feel would be about the only outcome. The whole squashing the curve, flattening the curve that people have been talking about would abruptly and dramatically end. And it's it's pretty fucking dumb. Shouldn't have to say why. It's very obvious why. Because that would make everything much worse. So don't listen to DJT about this. We're not done. It's insane that he's even suggesting that. Until there's a vaccine and until that vaccine is handed out to the majority of people, there's no way to call this thing solved. Or if they bombard the planet with a spray that kills the coronavirus, maybe then you can call it done. I don't know. I don't know specifically what it's going to take. I know that we're not there yet. I know that anybody with any fucking sense knows that we're not there yet. We're still trucking along here at Casa de Rufus, Casa de McCain. Nate's still over here. He and Jackie just went to the weed store. The weed store has has repurposed itself. Not repurposed, but they're doing basically a to-go style thing where you figure out what it is you want on their website or their app or whatever, and then you tell them what you need. It's kind of one of those times where you got to be knowledgeable about your desired product, I guess. And then they give it to you through their they have a little window that they've converted to a drive-through window basically. So there's minimal interaction. Ooh, boy, the regular shotgun is really good early. Minimal interaction, minimal potential for fallout. They can keep that one spot as clean as possible. It's great to see ingenuity and resolve getting some of these businesses back together. It's fucking weird that someone can be like, man, the economy is really struggling now. Maybe we should make it worse forever to fix this short-term problem. Or to short-term fix this problem, we should ruin it forever. I don't know. It's weird. I've been pretty good about I know it probably doesn't seem like it in these videos because I have been talking about the coronavirus probably in every single one of them. But, that's just because it's a major moment that's going to be a defining point of this early century. Whoa. That was weird. It's going to be something that people look back to for forever. Unless it starts happening all the time, then people will forget about it. Maybe they'll just mention it as like the first time. But there is a genuine fear that pandemics are going to start becoming more frequent. They already have, because of travel, because of different conditions in different places, because no regulations on a worldwide scale, and because of like antibiotics and the like. Ooh. We're making things worse as we're making things better. You know what's crazy about all of this? Well, it's not what is crazy about all this. You know, one thing that is also crazy about all of this is how much fucking media I've been consuming as all of this has been going on. I watched Captain Marvel the other day. We were watching freaking... Oh, I thought for sure that was it. Hey Arnold. Like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. Because we were just looking for stuff to watch, and I guess it's on Hulu. Yeah, Hey Arnold is not a show I've thought about in years. The only reason I thought about it is because I've grown this flat top, and people are like, "Oh, you're like Gerald. You're like from that show Hey Arnold. You have hair like Gerald does." I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know, there were other flat tops in the history of the world, so why don't you add some of those to your list, maybe, instead of being so short-sighted and specific. But what about Kid and Play, you know? What about some real people instead of fucking cartoons? You ever think of that? Idiots. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I think every one of those Nicktoons, Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, The Angry Beavers, Ren and Stimpy. What are some other Nicktoons that were really... Rugrats was a big one for a while. God, what else was there? There were a lot of very, very popular Nickelodeon tunes. Some of which got... They tried to spin off. I don't think any of the spin-offs did as well. I know, like, Rugrats did, like, All Grown Up, where they were in high school or something, and it's just like... That's not the point. That doesn't work when they can see the world as it really is, you know? The whole thing is about their kind of, childlike delusions. Whoa. Their misunderstanding of basic shit. Well, I guess, you know, I never watched it. It didn't seem like... It seemed too beside the point. But maybe it did work. I just, oh my god. I don't think there's anybody that was like a huge, all-grown-up Rugrats fan, at least to the same degree as everyone was a fan of the freaking original thing. Bring up Reptar to just about anyone, and they're like, "Oh fuck, I remember that shit. That's my joint. That's my jam, senior." I should have switched my weapons in the first phase. That I don't know why I didn't. I'm thinking it's probably just laziness. Sounds about right. Lack of concern because I'm still early, but that's not gonna. I should be keeping the early parts going strongest for two reasons. One, those early rewards are very useful, which, you know, in terms of money, when you can afford things because they're cheaper. Oh boy. I made an egg sandwich and I might have to poop. But I can't get the fucking Hey Arnold song stuck out of my head. How'd it go, baby? Jackie! Oh, really? Is that true that... What? I can't tell if you guys are being serious or not. Ba-doodle-doodle.
pants.
Did you,
Probably be like a pantsless streamer.
Are you wearing underwear right now?
Yes. Why?
Because we're not.
Is it a tong? Tong,
Tong, tong, tong, tong, tong, tong, tong, tong, tong.
That's the part where I was like, did I fully miss her being attracted to one of these girls? Like,
What are you guys talking about?
They find a thong in between, and she like deeply inhales of
she
it.
presses a used, unsure who it belongs to thong, like, to her face. Because she's so excited about having a thong.
Whose tissues are all these?
Mine.
Like some tissues.
I have tissues, so I brought them. They're gonna be tushy tissues.
Did you guys actually not succeed in that endeavor?
No, Jackie went in.
Oh.
And then, oh yeah, I'll just do that now. I just hung out outside.
Oh, that's much less exciting. I thought you guys
Well,
like.
I even, like, in front of the door guy, I was like, Nate, do you want me to get you anything?
Yeah, they don't fucking care. They just have to do the legal thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, yeah. I would have been pretty surprised if he was like, oh, now I can't sell you anything.
This kid looks like he's 18 or under.
it's 21. 21. 21. 201 times divided by 10. Divided by 10 times 100. Well, that's cool. Did
Well,
they?
they do offer a 10% discount.
Which we definitely took advantage of.
I mean, I don't care. But did they converted it to like you can't go in or whatever, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not doing a mandatory online.
I thought it was like you just had to pick it up at a kind of to-go window. I guess I misunderstood when you were
Put
talking about it.
online for like how far you can scan it. I like that everyone's
Except for the freaking grocery store where everyone goes.
They did it when we were there.
The grocery store?
They had big blue X's on the ground.
Like
In every
today?
lane. Yes, in every lane.
I didn't see that at all.
Is that
Terrible.
Get him out of here with the farts. I don't care. I don't want this. This is my farts only. This isn't a shared fart zone. No, you don't. Is that what that is? I thought that was a Lego-based board game. Honestly.
No, it's just a build. It's a fairly sized build that has some sort of AR functionality with phones.
Did you see Nicole Byers on the
No. I've been watching the American one. Check that out.
The UK edition.
The Australian one, UK is garbage.
Really?
It is. They had a team of literal 10-year-olds.
And did they stomp him into the ground?
They got eliminated very early, and I stopped watching the UK one, and then I watched basically all of the Australia one.
That's funny. I think it's great that they didn't pull any punches with the kids. They're like, you guys are on TV. This is not
They were like,
amateur
you guys are
hour.
doing good, but we just have many more positive things to say about these other adult teams. Like, they weren't like needlessly rude or anything.
Bish bash, your kids are trash.
Fish bash. Kids trash.
Bitch bash, your kid's a trash.
Hey, you guys said the thing that I said. One after the other. Get out of here! No cats in this room. That's a rule. They are. I've like found so many things unplugged and all fucked around and shit on.
Actual shit on?
Oh, they keep shit. They keep shitting. They can't stop shitting.
What the fart?
I didn't put a message that said what the fart in that.
No, look at this. Look at this. I never get a text message like this. Cha-ching, your BFA balance just grew. Nathan Smith sent you $20 to sell.
Oh, I get emails. I don't get.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, yours on my like Bank of America contacts list, it just has your phone number, not your account number. So anyway, let's say all those numbers out.
Yeah, say all of that. Talk about where your bank is from. Say people's first names and last names on stream. That's good. Keep it up, guys. Psych.
Ooh, that's so stinky, Nate.
Nate, take a fucking shower, dude. You smell,
It's not my butt stinky.
you smell like an ass.
Shower?
Actually, no.
I think you totally should. You smell like an ass. Like a gross ass.
Towels are in the closet if you need. There's towels in the closet if you need. In the bathroom.
Thank you, he says. I didn't say you say it like that. You said that. So after I do this, especially if no one shows up, which it looks like might be the case, it's gonna be exercise time for me, Rufus. It's my name. Don't wear it at all.
You can't wear a name.
Well, you could if it was like on a tag of some sort.
That's not. That wasn't an implied or suggestion.
Don't say suggest-jid. Suggest-jizz. I've got some suggest-jizz for you. Jizz! That's my suggest-jizz. Boo. Oh yeah, I forgot about the synergy for this shotgun. It's like very fast, but weaker?
My mom watches the stream now.
That's great, Jackie. That's wonderful. Your mom is all about the jizz right now. Your mom's all like, you guys are bored, staying at home? Why don't you have a kid?
I wouldn't put it the way that you put it, though.
Well, I'm just cutting to the chase. I'm not, beaning around the bush.
By the chasing the jizz.
No, I mean, beaning around the bush. And by bean, I of course mean clitoris, not, like a...
You know, right.
Yeah. The bean! The thing that gets flicked.
Ever played bean football?
No. I've played flag football. The thing that gets flicked. The flag. I'm using up a lot of ammo for this, but it's totally worth it. We'll get ammo back later.
Yeah, moya.
Just a little snack eye. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna start saying that all the time.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious how insanely wrong it is. Like,
It's hilarious that 2 days ago I didn't know that wasn't cool.
yeah, so Jackie and I watched about maybe not even 15 minutes of the Aladdin live action remake because it is fucking unwatchable. It is the garbagest piece of Trish trash. Why is that funny? How do you know? Maybe it does, but like it really starts off rough. Like poor acting, bad singing. So they do the first song, they do the Arabian Nights one, but it's Will Smith singing in it.
Arabian Nights.
And he over enunciates. But that's not nearly as bad as when they do the Gotta Keep One Step Ahead of the Lawman song or whatever. And like in the original cartoon version of Aladdin, every one of those songs it ties into what's happening. It's a musical in the sense that the music relates to the reality. Like there's a connection between what's the action and the song. It's not just people are saying random words while things happen. And they used, I think the song is not necessarily verbatim to the animated one, but it's very close. And there's just like unrelated things happening. It's so fucking strange. And like, they don't introduce the characters in the right way. It feels like they're expecting you to have already watched the original Aladdin and understand who these characters are, but like, what's the fucking point of the remake if you need, past knowledge to make sense of it? Like, why are these people... Why doesn't this woman understand that you can't steal from shops? They don't show her as innocent, they just show her as, like, some fucking idiot walking into a shop and stealing shit to give to kids. It just seems... It's badly paced and put together. No, that's her introduction onto screen. Is like, they don't show her longing to get out of the palace. This feeling of like things being out of her hands.
Yeah, the storyline was non.
Yeah, so it ends up just feeling like things are happening while they're singing about stuff, and it's so nonsensical that it's like, I don't know. At least for me, it felt really poorly constructed. Like they just don't understand why you put these things together. if you're making a remake that's just going to be like, you guys already know all these characters, so let's just get into it. Like, what's the fucking point? I guess, I mean, what's the point of these remakes anyway? But we started watching the original animated version of Aladdin pretty soon afterward, just to make sure that it wasn't like nostalgia blindness that had us thinking that it worked better in the first form. And we learned that Jackie, until 2 days ago, thought the line "just a little snack, guys" was just a little snack eye, like a word that doesn't make sense, doesn't exist.
Okay.
But what is a snack eye? Like, you can't.
It's like a little snacky.
But
Little snackaroo.
why would it be called a snack eye then?
I thought it was maybe like a Middle Eastern thing.
So in the Middle East, they go, "Oh, I'm so hungry for just not very much. I just want a little snack eye,
Yeah, like some Baba Ganoush.
some blorble granouche." Well, you know, we can't all be geniuses. Only some of us. It takes a million types. Oh my god! Every single one of these is going to have a fucking gold casing in it. That's insane. So when you get a room with multiple of the same color chests, they all have the same contents unless you leave or whatever. But if there's additional contents, they all show up. That just made 150 casings and got 3 extra keys. Oh my god, I have 8 heart. Okay, we're gonna roll this for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, then we'll get all of our health back. Do one more time. That's 11 coolness.
I'm out here.
Hi, baby, I love you.
Hi.
It's a weird pause before she said that, but I'm not going to think anything about it. She's winking at me. It's her "I don't really love you" wink. Very specific wink she has there. Just a little snack eye. Build 'em up and bring 'em back, guy. Gotta take a hint, gotta take a hint, gotta take a hint. Oh, it shoots out straight shots. Okay, I almost bought a key, and then I didn't, and I am so glad that I'm so smart that I didn't buy a key there. Hey guys, chill. I mean, charm. Just fucking die, dude. Those guys take a lot of damage when you have absolutely shit trash weapons. Why isn't this shooting beams now? Oh, there it is. It did feel kind of weird to get rid of my, what do you call it? My freaking armor on this floor. This is like the one boss fight that I really think armor matters, because it's the one that has guaranteed jammed attacks. But hopefully we're doing okay here. Here's hoping. Wide open. Shouldn't it be directly illegal for the president to give misinformation, to say things like coronavirus is over, right? To say that they've beaten the disease or whatever. I feel like there's gotta be some law somewhere about direct, obvious lying to the public for, not publicity, what's the word? Why does this sometimes stop? Ooh, baby. We're gonna make that money back. Badoo, badoo, badoo. Get money. Hopefully. I still got some stuff to, wow. Why the fuck does it? Maybe it's just the first two? I need to look up the synergy. Rip them open. Let me look that up real quick. So it's called the camera. If the player's flashlight, it gains unlimited piercing. It gains unlimited piercing, a thicker beam, 1 bounce, increased fire rate, and causes a camera flash when reloading an empty magazine. Camera also fires 2 laser beams whenever fired at full charge. Huh. So it should only be the first one that does the lasers, but it really seems to me like it's the first 2, at least. And maybe the third also. Strange overtones. Man, we still don't have actually good weapons. Weird. We're gonna burn through the remainder of that. But we got crazy coolness right now, so we can at least use that to make this first part easier. I blame parents, Scotty hasn't got them. Woo-wee! That was close. Holy fuck. Damn it, I shouldn't have changed that one out. This one's going to spend most of its time reloading. But again, it's another weapon that's really worth burning through. Again, I hate when it does. Oh boy, I went to blank there and it didn't quite go off. Alright, I need to buy some fucking ammo. I'm so happy. The pox cannon is so good. Is there ammo to buy? Let's go with 5 for now. Maybe we can get some curse going forward. Get a little room clear. No, wait. We should buy 7. Or sell 7. Because we're going to buy this full ass heart. This. Do I have anything else that gives curse? I don't believe so. Do this and this for now. Let's go. I don't want to open the things in case there's a key shop, because there's a chance that I could get 2 incredible keys. Very unlikely, but there is a chance. And I'm in the mood for taking chances, especially when to take that chance I just have to not do something right away. Still do it later. I'd blame parents, except he hasn't got God, I can't. That first it was Hey Arnold. I just like got cartoon music brain right now, which is kind of strange. Kind of a strange brain. A doodly doodly doo. A doo 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 doo. Let's line this up. Get both of them. Okay, so poison protection is one of those things that I always want. And guess what? I always want it. I mean, I want it. What you got for me, dick licker? Hopefully not an active. There's some good active items I could still get. Maybe one that gives me the ability to steal. That's not it, Chief. That's not it, Chief. Okay, so this is actually good because we got a double dribble for this one. That sucks. That's another curse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another curse temporarily. We'll probably almost definitely be buying one of them. And we'll probably not be getting our money's worth. Shit, dog. That's incredible, actually. I made 5 cents back. God damn! God damn! I wonder what they're watching out there. It sounds like some sort of bullshit. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do specifically about the boss. But I'm pretty sure I can make it work with what I have. It's like not the most ideal rat fight setup, but I honestly think we can make this work. We could probably use... I mean, we could use this when we have invincibility going. Dang, dude, I thought I swung. Oh. Alright. Starting to hit the skill wall with Casey. Or like intellect wall, I think is probably more like it. Or I'm not using it wisely. I'm just using it. Ooh, tough guy likes to stay on this side of the pit. Huh. 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 Oh wait, we also have this. This is another good boss weapon. So we're not like, we got options. Not the world's greatest options, but we got options. I don't know if we're gonna buy the key. Buy that key. I mean, we should. We got 260. Oh man, I got extremely nervous. Wait, we got Pox Cannon. We had this synergy and we just never hit it. Okay. These are the worst. Those are the worst. Let's actually get a charge. It shouldn't take super long. Ooh. Dude, the Pox Cannon might actually be usable. I don't know how good that explosive damage is, but it usually can handle, like, the rat. Wow, I'm very surprised we didn't blow this up. So we will be buying that key because of this. We're gonna use the key here. And we gotta remember to come back. Save our blanks. I actually need to check and see if there is a blank for sale. Yeah, there's 2 blanks for sale. Okay, so we should still try to save our blanks, but we'll, of course, use them if we need to. Now for this run to be like a complete slam dunk, we just need there's 2 things we could really stand. Scattershot or just a bunch of damage increases. I think we're going to actually just use the Foxy and try it out. I know we can't poison this guy, but... Oh, it bounced off. What the fuck? Angry bullets. It might be time to get rid of those, honestly. In a very real way. It'll have to be after this fight, though. Well, holy fuck, that was fast. And the fucking ice beam gun, which I just don't care about. So let's just use other stuff, because why the fuck not? Alright, so we use... let's just fill this up first. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this run. It feels pretty, like, kind of good, kind of bad. Feels... okay. It feels middle of the road enough for me to be upset for making that mistake, but like not to be very upset about making that mistake. Oh boy. Oh, that's not a synergy, but that's great. If we actually had bouncy bullets instead of angry bullets, that would be incredible. Because that would mean our backup shots would still interact with that. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to use, on the way there, the freeze ray and... I guess, I don't know. I don't know, man. Didn't we have 4 keys on the way in here? No, just 3. Man, when you get 150 free casings, you can't not go to the rat. You must, I feel. I don't like how twitchy and shaky the camera thing is right now. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Mega donkey ass. And we have to drop it before the boss. So let's just do it right now. I mean, I don't have strong attachment to that anyway. Right? I never have. Right, these guys can't be frozen. Ooh, haha. Alright, let's get rid of them a little bit more rapidly. How about? Still can't freeze them, surprisingly. Oh, can't do it. Can freeze these guys, that's... I mean, can't poison them. The rats, man, the rats are like... They're blocking the bullets. That one first. This one's Segundo, and then just fucking get them. Get the weak ones out of here. Okay, so they're watching The Simpsons because they're talking about the episode where Homer reads Bill Cosby's book about fatherhood. Which is very unfortunate now that we know what we do, but was a hugely popular book quite a long time. Okay, okay. Oh. Ugh. God. Jesus Christ, that sucked. Like, you do not have time to switch. Did I go the wrong way? No, okay. Honestly, don't know what to do. I kind of forgot what my plan was. It definitely wasn't use the freaking shitty weapons. Okay, so this one. I guess this one. As soon as we get invincibility, we will use that. We get bees way before then. Oh man. Sucks. Alright, we're doing alright. Throw the bees. Start dodging because you don't know when this is going to wear off. God damn. I used to, like, dodge that one without ever even thinking about dodging that one. It's very strange to be hit by it. And we're going to burn through this. We got a big target. Bouncy bullets would be like the best thing from all of this. This is going okay so far. Gotta remember to always use my items when they're ready. The ice cube would be a huge one too, for obvious reasons. The amount of fucking downtime on this goddamn thing. So we flawlessed phase 2. We got hit by the same attack twice in phase 1, which means we need just a bit more practice at that attack. That's another weapon that's pretty good with backup gun. Sprun sucks. What? You're kidding me. That's okay. I don't believe that one. Like my timing was right on. He's not gonna give me anything to... Wow. Dude, this is... Shit, okay. Well, that worked out fine. I think that's still 4. Starting 1, end of the first round, none from the second round, 2 at the end of the third. That's a pal. Didn't press it early because I learned about my hubristical ways. Lumberjack might actually be good on this run. We're out of here. We're riding up the place and we're riding out. Sprung, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I do know how I feel about it. I don't care for it very much. But I don't think that it's so bad that it's worth like tossing or anything like that. That's a good first one to get, because it means you can get all the other ones without having to stop. A-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. A-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I still want those bouncy bullets or scatter shot or something. And what were we using for room clears? This and this? Probably. Poison protection, of course. Another one that I pretty much always want, but definitely also want now. Oh, Lord. Okay. Get the fuck out of here, dude. God damn. That guy was a fucking nightmare. I should just never use that one if I'm gonna have to reload. Ooh, we got a Winchester. Couldn't remember his name. God, the brain is a never-ending wellspring of surprise. It's not table flipping. Looks like it's not any of the super easy ones. So that's a bummer. For Sprun, that is. It's a bummer, but it's kind of like the expected bummer. Which is why Sprun. It's one of those weapons that, or one of those passives that I just cannot care about. The keys are very nice. The keys have been nice all run, honestly. And getting that first... Dude... Getting that first lockpick and then getting a free key on that floor is... It always feels really good. Two books. I wonder if a bunch of, like, I think I wondered this before, but I still wonder if a bunch of, like, George R.R. Martin is working on Winds of Winter. I wonder if a lot of creative endeavors that have been put on hold due to regular distraction are going to start, like, showing up. It's kind of weird to think about, like, You know, this is the first time a lot of people are spending a lot of time at home. Maybe not the first time, but it feels so different. That was the dumbest way to handle any part of that. Oh god, Sprun, you're so fucking hard to tell what's going on with. Okay. Man, I kept thinking, I keep thinking that Sprun is a bullet. So I think we'll be selling Sprun. It hasn't turned out to be one of the easy ones, so there's no reason to really... Whoa. Why does it feel faster than usual? There's a lot of shit I could very comfortably sell. Dude, it's not about being fully charged. I don't know what it is. But it's something weird. Let's go back to these two. They're even like right next to each other, which is wild. It just does make me feel like they want to be. The shop? No, it's not. I'm looking for the sales creep. Alright, let's look up Sprun. See if I'm actually pronouncing it right. Sprun it is. Yeah, dude, I hate this fucking thing. How you doing, Roddy? You still at work? You swinging it homeschool style. Kicking it, I mean. Apparently it blocks bullets, but, like, there's no way to use that even remotely effectively. Nice. Got the Doff. Alright, we're selling Sprun. It doesn't have any synergy, so I just straight up don't care about it. I tried all of the ones I could easily try, so. I think that's it. Wait, no. The Element Taylor. New hire training? Does that mean you're training new hires, or are you training to hire new people? Whoa, the knockback is... Why is the knockback so crazy on that? Because I have backup shot? That doesn't make sense. Ah, got it. I want to try something a little weird on this one. Okay, it didn't work at all, but I got to try something weird, so that's exactly as useful. Wow. Why am I rushing this? What? Floor 4 and he gives me a green thing for getting 3 of them? This is a sack of shit, son of a dick. Wow, we have to go a long way to open any of those. That's funny. You get to socially distance yourself from him. Was he in another room and you just watch what he's doing on the screen? How does that even work? When you Ukrainian this? I don't know, man. I wish I could explain, Ian, why I'm so Ukrainian. Ooh, I do have a synergy with this. All of us. Oh. That's from the new thing. We don't need the coolness. I might as well take it, though. We're sitting on a fat stack of dollar bills. Oh, should have checked. There, perhaps. Dick! Rotten rat dick. Ooh, some more coolness. Holy crap. What's with all the health? I don't think I'm gonna make it. Wait. Man. These fucking half measures, when you like, so this is how I was the final week before we shut down, when they started like cutting all of our schedules. We were doing all of this crazy shit to try to like comply with all the suggestions about how to handle the coronavirus and stuff like that. It was just like, you guys see that this doesn't work. Like, that's funny. That's funny and sad. People would always rather pay. I saw one that was, put it pretty frankly, it was just basically like, how is it they're going to cancel income, but they're not going to cancel bills? Like, how are we in a situation right now where the expectation is, if you're in one of these industries, you need to stop doing it. It's for the better, it's for the greater good of everybody, and the only way to go forward. But in the meantime, you're going to have to keep paying all of the regular bills, like all of them. We understand if you go to work during this, if you're in one of the non-essential jobs or whatever, you will go to jail. We get that. Like, yeah, I've seen a lot of those people posting pictures of empty supermarket shelves or whatever. Like, this is like a dry run of a Bernie presidency, and it's like, dude, are you fucking? How can you just be in the situation and not see that this is a wet run of that situation? It's like, yeah, people are, oops, walked into that. People are fucking insane, and it's really, like, upsetting me how contradictory people are about a lot of this shit right now. Like, Jackie said she read something today about Trump saying that we've won, we've bested the virus or whatever. And he wants people to get back to work. And it's like, dude, we're not there yet. Like, I think Trump might be willing to sacrifice thousands of lives or more if this thing keeps going on. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, he's willing to sacrifice all of this shit because he's finally realizing that the money is fucked. And the money is the bit that he's concerned about. Like I said earlier in the video, I was like, you know, you can't really win a re-election during a major recession. You just can't. It doesn't happen. It's, you know, the economy is the thing that allows people to ignore the other bad. If the economy is just fucking booming, they will put up with Oh man, with so much horse shit because they're just looking at that 401k. They're looking at Stop dying, you cowards. That's the one I always go back to. Oh, not great. Stop dying, you cowards. I don't know what to do, what's smartest for this run, honestly. But I know what I'm gonna probably end up doing. Keep doing the same stupid shit I've been doing on this one. Dude, every time I die playing Doom, I'm just like, fuck, I don't deserve a working PC. It like really feels bad to have such an amazing game and to just like suck ass at it. I don't feel like actually when I was streaming yesterday, I wasn't doing great, but I wasn't doing as badly as I felt like I was before. So, ooh, whoa, I never thought about that. I have backup gun and it backs up in every direction, so I actually just have double shots with this. Consoleized? What do you mean by that? It's a game for everyone, not just the elite. Oh. One of the things I can't stand about it, I don't know if you've run into this, but like, if you have a controller plugged in, it puts everything in controller language. Like everything. I have to literally unplug my controller for it to tell me what buttons I should use when I'm using a mouse and keyboard. I don't mind it being controller accessible, but to be controller preferential for a first-person shooter made by the company that's just, you know, just all about computers. Like, people were upgrading their computers in 92 or whenever to play fucking Doom. Probably not 92. But you know what I mean. Whenever. A lot of explosions going on in this fight. Man. Where is it? Where's the freaking thing? I've been trying to not use this so much, but... Whoops. Well, definitely not using it properly, that's for sure. Yeah, well, they were just called... Yeah, they were called... Yeah, Doom clones. They weren't... The idea of a first-person shooter didn't make sense. They didn't describe games, I think, so much based on their mechanics. Back in the day. Maybe they did. I don't remember. But definitely... Ooh, boy. Well, I'm not gonna be able to one-cycle this one. I have fucked up all chance. Oh my god! Oh, me of little faith. Oh, all this time I could have been seeing what's in chess? I guess it doesn't matter since I got this synergy. I have been over encumbered with keys. There's like people bring it up where there's like one type of game that's more described by its gameplay than its mechanics, or it is more described by like a universal thing than its mechanics. I can't think of what it was. Oh, is that a synergy? What is it? Oh, I don't know. That's not a good one. What am I don't know what I'm thinking of where it's like... Or maybe it's FPS that I'm thinking of where it's described by its camera instead of being described by its gameplay or something. I don't know. I'm like super duper drawing a blank. Someone just cracked open a LaCroix. I gotta use a lot of shots in this room. Maybe I can keep missing a little bit. Oh, I'll just do that naturally, I guess. A blue chest. Wonderful. That's fine. Passives are okay. Oh, that's amazing. I don't even mind getting hit there. That's so fucking good. Oh, I don't have any backup hearts? I kind of mind getting hit there. The first one that I can think of, well, maybe not the first one, but one that references like the oldest game, that's described by its similarity to another game, more so than by its mechanics or anything, is roguelites. The roguelikes. Games that are similar to the Rogue games. A lot of synergies, dude. A lot of synergies. It'd be nice if I... Ooh! Is this the one that, shoots Yetis? Maybe. Hold on. Okay, and then... Frost Giant Synergy, Jotun. Reloading the Frost Giant rapidly chills and freezes nearby enemies and throwing guns deal. That's stupid. That's real dumb, boys. Well, we're out of here. Let's scoot and skedaddle and skip on down to the deepest zone. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else on this stream, Roddy. I might do an exit the gungeon. But I haven't worked out. I didn't work out yesterday. I think I worked out the day before. But, oh, maybe I didn't. I need to start writing it down again, which days I worked out. But regardless, I'm working out tonight. Maybe I can convince Jackie or Nate to also work out, but regardless, I'm going to be working out tonight. I hope it does. I hope it works out from me as well. What's up? Don't give me that. Don't give me that while I'm doing this. I really am not going to drink that right now. It's fucking gross. I need to be somewhere where I can Ralph out. Ew, it stings so bad! Oh, why is my wife so insane? She's trying to make me drink vinegar because she hates me. Hey, what happens if I use this thing? I like how every time someone has it, she's like, man, it's not so bad. And they're like, yes, it is, dude. Well, yes, it is. Oh, you dirty rat shit ass dick. Take me back one room. Who dares still be alive? I wish that did poison or something. As soon as this guy gets charmed, he's like, I don't need to shoot quite as often. I mean, I was shooting a lot when there was only one target. Now that there's 6, I could probably just not shoot as much. That's Dragon Ball Z abridged. I didn't know there was such a thing. Ew, I hope they shortened it to Vin and not the other side. 'Cause that could be really problematic. There was a so the we have a lot of the cooks where I work, or worked I should say, don't speak English as a first language, so but they have to label everything. So one time the word vinegar was spelled in a very unpleasant way, and I was like, hey, I get this, but like let's just go ahead and fix it. It's just going to take me back one room. Alright, well, we're not going to be using the escape rope. I actually am going to drop the escape rope before we hit the lich, so I don't accidentally use it cycling through. That would be the world's worst way to lose an LF. Whoa. Please stop. Whoop, filled back up. Whoa, buddy. Everybody's such a fucking pacifist when they're charmed. Whoop. Cool. You know what? This is dumb. I have one of my favorite weapons. And I'm not using it so I could use the hegemony thing. It also shoots out a giant explosive. There's a word that my mom pronounces. Oh, I know what it is. My mom doesn't really know how to pronounce the word hypnotize. She says hypnotize. What a really good dodge. And I corrected her multiple times. And I feel like an asshole because, I respect my mom. She's done a lot for me. It's so like obnoxious to hear somebody mispronounce the same word over and over and over, like, and at some point you just kind of break. It's like when I got my first tattoo, I was playing Final Fantasy XI, and I kept spelling tattoo with only one, well, I guess with 2 T's, but not 2 consecutive T's, 2 back-to-back T's, like it's actually spelled. And at some point, one of the people in my link shell I remember flipping the fuck out and being like, "It's spelled tattoo!" Tatoto. Tatoto. Wow, the unjammed one? One? Weird. Well, I mean, I guess... No, the other one should at least fire more often. The jammed enemy. I know that their damage does... I'm assuming now the exact same to one another. I didn't drop the fucking thing. Please remind me to drop the escape rope at the end of this. Oh, fuck. Alright, escape rope, get out of here. Galf. I have an aunt that one time, you know, I was like studying or something, and she came up to me and was like, I can't understand how you memorize all those figures. And I was like, excuse me? How I do what? How I rememberize them? Why are we complicating the word remember? Chicargo. That sounds like how someone from Boston would say it. Not someone like, you know, smart from Boston, but someone from Boston. Sorry, I don't mean to insult your papa. Your precious papa. That was a really good run. Oh. What the fuck could that mean? Pronouncing it the way that... He probably heard a gay person pronounce it right one time and decided that saying it that way is the gay way to say Chicago. Oh, excuse me, Chicargo. For some reason, I made the association with the proper pronunciation of this word and homosexuality, so it forever shall be Chicargo. A couple of things. Koopla things. Well, that's a good run. We had a couple of good things ourselves there. That made it all the more pleasant. We got a lot of synergies on that run for some reason. Like, a fucking lot. I even got rid of some of them. We still had a lot by the end. Anyway, goodbye.